Few artists in the history of popular music have carried as much emotional weight in their voice as Roy Orbison. Known for his haunting ballads, powerful vocal range, and signature dark sunglasses, Orbison captivated audiences across generations. His music expressed heartbreak, longing, and vulnerability in ways that few performers could match. While millions admired the dramatic beauty of his songs, the life behind the voice remained mysterious for decades. Recent reflections on his life reveal a deeper and more complicated story, one filled with hardship, tragedy, perseverance, and emotional struggle that shaped both the man and his timeless music. A humble beginning in Texas. Roy Orbison was born Roy Kelton Orbison on April 23, 1936, in the small town of Vernon. Raised during the final years of the Great Depression, Orbison grew up in a modest working-class family that understood hardship firsthand. Despite the challenges, his parents encouraged creativity and nurtured his early love of music. When Roy received his first guitar at the age of 6, it quickly became his closest companion. Music offered him a place of comfort and self-expression. By the time he was 8 years old, he was already performing on local radio stations, demonstrating a remarkable talent that hinted at the extraordinary career ahead. Musical influences that shaped a legend. Orbison's early musical tastes were shaped by a rich mixture of genres. He listened closely to country icons like Hank Williams and admired the smooth vocal style of pop singer Bing Crosby. Gospel and blues also left a deep impression on him, adding emotional depth to his developing style. After moving with his family to Wink, Roy continued exploring music throughout his teenage years. The combination of country storytelling, gospel emotion, and pop melody would later become a defining feature of his work. These early influences helped him craft a musical identity that stood apart from other emerging rock artists, the Wink Westerners and Early Ambitions. While still attending high school in Wink, Orbison formed his first band, the Wink Westerners. The group played local dances, school events, and small radio programs throughout West Texas. These early performances allowed Orbison to sharpen both his songwriting and stage presence. Even then, his voice carried an unusual emotional power that captivated audiences. Though the band's success was modest, the experience proved invaluable. It gave Orbison confidence and experience as a performer. More importantly, it helped him realize that music was not just a hobby, but a potential lifelong career that could carry him far beyond the quiet streets of his small hometown. The Sun, Records opportunity. Orbison's professional journey truly began when he signed with Sun Records in Memphis during the late 1950s. The legendary label had already launched the careers of artists like Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, and Jerry Lee Lewis. Although Orbison recorded several rockabilly tracks during this time, they achieved only moderate commercial success. Still, the experience allowed him to work alongside some of the most influential figures in early rock and roll. These sessions also helped him recognize that his true strength lay not in energetic rockabilly performances, but in emotionally driven ballads that showcased his remarkable vocal range. Finding his true voice at Monument Records, Orbison's career transformed when he joined Monument Records and began working with producer Fred Foster. Under Foster's guidance, Orbison developed a unique musical style that blended rock, pop, orchestral arrangements, and country influences. His breakthrough hit, Only the Lonely, released in 1960, revealed the full power of his dramatic voice. With a soaring 3-octave range, Orbison could build songs from quiet vulnerability to emotional intensity. The single became an international hit and introduced audiences to a sound unlike anything else in rock music at the time, establishing Orbison as a major force in the industry. The era of iconic heartbreak songs. Following the success of Only the Lonely, Orbison released a series of unforgettable ballads that defined the early 1960s. Songs such as Crying, Running Scared, In Dreams, and It's Over captured the emotional turmoil of love and loss. His music often built slowly, beginning with delicate melodies before rising into powerful climaxes. In 1964, he released perhaps his most famous song, "Oh, Pretty Woman," which combined heartbreak themes with confident energy. The track became a global phenomenon, cementing Orbison's reputation as one of the most distinctive and emotionally expressive voices in rock history. The mystery of the man in black, Orbison's stage presence added another layer to his mystique. He often performed dressed entirely in black and rarely moved dramatically on stage. His trademark dark sunglasses became an iconic symbol recognized around the world. Some described him as the Caruso of rock, referencing the legendary opera singer Enrico Caruso. The glasses initially served a practical purpose. Orbison began wearing them after forgetting his regular prescription glasses while on tour. Yet, they eventually became part of his identity, reinforcing his mysterious image. Behind the calm exterior and shadowed eyes, however, lay a deeply emotional artist whose life was far more complicated than his public persona suggested. Personal tragedies that shaped his music. Orbison's life was marked by devastating personal losses. In 1966, his first wife, Claudette Orbison, died in a tragic motorcycle accident. The heartbreak was unimaginable, yet an even darker tragedy followed just 2 years later. In 1968, a fire destroyed Orbison's home in Hendersonville, claiming the lives of 2 of his young sons while he was away on tour. These events left emotional scars that never fully healed. Though Orbison continued performing, friends and family later revealed that he struggled profoundly with grief, often retreating into isolation and relying heavily on work to cope with the pain. Career challenges and a quiet persistence. During the 1970s, Orbison's popularity declined as new musical trends began dominating the industry. While rock music evolved into new styles, his dramatic ballads were sometimes considered old-fashioned by younger audiences. Nevertheless, Orbison never abandoned his craft. He continued recording music, touring internationally, and writing songs that reflected his emotional depth. Though the commercial spotlight had faded, his influence remained strong among fellow musicians. Many artists admired his songwriting and vocal ability, keeping his legacy alive even during the quieter years of his career when mainstream success was more difficult to achieve. Recognition and musical resurgence. By the 1980s, a new generation of musicians openly credited Orbison as a major influence. In 1987, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as well as the Songwriters Hall of Fame. During the ceremony, artists like Bruce Springsteen and Bob Dylan praised his extraordinary voice and songwriting. Around the same time, Orbison recorded the duet That Lovin' You Feelin' Again with country artist Emmylou Harris. The song won a Grammy Award, proving that his emotional style could still resonate strongly with modern audiences and confirming his remarkable artistic comeback. The Traveling Wilburries phenomenon. One of the most exciting chapters of Orbison's late career came with the formation of the supergroup Traveling Wilburries. The band included legendary musicians such as George Harrison, Tom Petty, Bob Dylan, and Jeff Lynne. Their debut album, Traveling Wilburries Volume 1, released in 1988, became a massive success. Orbison adopted the playful pseudonym Lefty Wilbury and contributed powerful vocals to songs like Handle with Care. The collaboration introduced him to new audiences and proved that his voice remained one of the most distinctive in rock music. Final years and lasting legacy. Despite the renewed success and the release of his final album, Mystery Girl, Orbison's health was deteriorating. Years of emotional strain, relentless touring, and untreated heart issues took a heavy toll on his body. On December 6, 1988, he died suddenly of a heart attack at the age of 52. The news shocked fans and musicians around the world, yet his legacy has only grown stronger since his passing. Roy Orbison's voice continues to echo through generations, reminding listeners that great art often emerges from deep emotion. His songs remain timeless testaments to love, loss, and the fragile beauty of the human heart.